I'm 32M, sitting in a motel room while my wife, 30F, of 6 years blows up my phone. I think my life just ended. Throw away for obvious reasons. I thought I was the luckiest guy alive. Jess and I met in college, bought a house 2 years ago, and were talking about kids. She's always been fiery, that's how I put it to my friends, but lately, that fire has just been directed at me. Everything I did was wrong. The way I breathed, the way I loaded the dishwasher. I thought she was just stressed at work. About 3 months ago, she started working late at the gallery. Then came the new gym clothes, the locked phone, and the sudden interest in Pilates. When I'd ask how her day was, she'd snap, "Why are you interrogating me? God, you're so suffocating." I felt like I was walking on eggshells in my own damn house. Last Tuesday, she told me she had to go to Chicago for a weekend conference. She was so giddy packing her bags, more excited than she's been for our last 3 anniversaries combined. She forgot her iPad on the nightstand. I wasn't even looking for anything, but a notification popped up from a mark that said, "Can't wait to have you in that red lingerie again." My heart didn't just drop, it evaporated. I guessed her passcode, it was her cat's birthday, how cliché, and found a year's worth of filth. Pictures, videos, and texts complaining about how boring and predictable I am. She told him she was only staying with me until she vested in her 401k. I threw up in the hallway sink. I didn't call her. I looked at the flight confirmation in her email. She wasn't in Chicago. She was at a boutique hotel downtown, 20 minutes away. I drove there, sat in the lobby like a creep, and waited. 2 hours later, she walked in holding hands with a guy who looked like a budget version of me, laughing at something he said. I didn't plan it, but I lost it. I walked right up to them. I just said, "Hey Jess, how's Chicago?" The look on her face wasn't even guilt, it was pure, unadulterated rage that I'd caught her. She didn't cry. She didn't apologize. She looked at Mark and said, "Give us a minute, babe," like I was a telemarketer interrupting her dinner. Once he walked away, she turned on me. "Are you following me? You're a psycho, Pete. If you weren't such a pathetic, clingy loser, maybe I wouldn't have to seek attention elsewhere." She actually tried to blame me for her sleeping with a guy she's known for 6 months. She told me she deserved this because I forgot her sister's birthday last year. While she was screaming at me in the lobby, her phone rang. It was Mark. I snatched it. He wasn't calling to check on her, he was calling to tell her he'd just seen me and realized she wasn't divorced and living with a roommate, like she'd told him. He dumped her right there over speakerphone. Watching her face go from smug to panicked was the only win I had. The drive back was silent until she started sobbing, the fake, performative kind. She started saying it was a one-time mistake, ignoring the year of texts I saw, and that she only did it because she felt neglected. Every time I pointed out a lie, she'd invent a new one. By the time we hit our driveway, I didn't even recognize the woman sitting next to me. Inside the house, it got worse. I told her I wanted her out. She lost it. She started smashing plates, screaming that she paid for half this floor and I couldn't kick her out. She tried to tell me she was pregnant to get me to stay. When I asked her how that was possible since we haven't been intimate in months, she screamed, "It's a miracle then, you prick." I packed a bag and left. I couldn't be near her. The anger was like a physical weight in my chest. I spent the first night in this motel just staring at the ceiling, wondering how many people knew. Did our friends know? Did her mom know? The betrayal feels like a literal hole in my stomach that won't close. Today, the anger drained out and left just nothing. I'm mourning a person who never actually existed. The Jess I loved wouldn't have done this. That Jess was a character she played until she got bored. I caught myself looking at a photo of us from Christmas and I just broke down. I'm a grown man sobbing over a continental breakfast that I've blocked her on everything except email for legal reasons. I'm filing for divorce on Monday. No, working on it, no therapy, no, trial separation. You don't fix a house when the foundation is made of rot. She's already sent emails threatening to take the dog and the house, but I don't care. She can have the stuff, I just want my soul back. I reached out to a lawyer today. Turns out, Jess has been hiding money in a separate account for over a year. She was planning her exit long before I caught her. It hurts, but it also gives me clarity. I wasn't fighting for a marriage, I was an insurance policy she was waiting to cash in. If you're reading this and your gut is telling you something is wrong, listen to it. Don't let them make you feel crazy or insecure. People who have nothing to hide don't hide their phones. Trust is a gift, but don't give it away for free forever. I'm going to be okay. It'll take a long time, but I'd rather be alone in this crappy motel than together, in a house built on lies. TLDR, caught my wife in a year-long affair after she lied about a business trip. She tried to gaslight me, got dumped by her AP, and now I'm filing for divorce. Subscribe to the channel, like this video.